Hello everybody and welcome back to Mountain Blade Bannerlord 2. I can't freaking wait to get back into this. So, some of you did say that I should bring the trainer mod in, which I did now. So basically how it works is, if you haven't played Warband, the first one, essentially every day, it's a daily training mod. So every day, depending on what your leadership skill is, you get basically it kind of makes it so depending on your leadership level, a percentage of it or something like that basically transfers into XP that goes into your troops. So I'll show it off and show you an example. I did have it in Bledry's playthrough actually, and Anadao. So there is a mod that I've used in the past. You should see in the bottom left here at some point it should say daily training, daily training XP. So daily gold chain, there you go. As you can see there, total experience gained through training is 593, not a whole lot. And basically that gets evenly, I'm not sure if it goes into specific troops or whether it gets spread across the entire party. I think it gets spread, that 593 XP gets spread between all of the units in my army. But right now we've only got recruits. And I've actually had a day that's passed now, and I did do one thing in between this and playing last. And as you can see, I have 10,000 less gold, and that is because I bought this sword. This sword is, it's more like a cleaver actually, if anything. It's a falchion, apparently, but it looks more like some sort of ginormous cleaver. But the reason Large Doubloon actually recommended that I go with a sword rather than this axe, because if you look at this, the length of the axe is 75, right? And while it works for the most part, when the soldiers are just out of reach, it's a bit painful, and especially I'm used to playing two-handed weapon characters. Bledry and Anadao, they both had two-handed swords or a two-handed axe, and it was unbelievably strong on horseback. And I know I've been using bow and arrow on horseback, but I'm either going to have to swap it out for when we have a siege. So this is going to be my cavalry weapon now. If you look, the length of this is 108, 75, 108. So now I should be able to much more consistently, and it should be a lot easier to be able to hit targets as I'm riding through, and it does a lot more damage. If you look at the swing damage, 93 on this thing, and it's 71 on the axe. So this falchion does a ridiculous amount of damage, and it is one-handed as well. It's one of the best one-handed weapons in the game, I believe, and it cost me 10,000 gold. So it doesn't. I'm not surprised entirely. There was another sword actually that was, I think, of a little bit shorter, like 105. And it did like similar damage. It was like 1,000 more. If I see if I can find it here. Apparently it's because we're in. I thought we were in the town for some reason. If you look in here, melee weapons. There's one sword that costs 22,000, which is 90 in length, but it's actually just got amazingly good thrust damage. It's not the best swing damage, but. Yeah, it was this sword. It does 74 cut. I think this sword could potentially be the highest cut damage sword in the game. You cannot thrust with it, which makes sense given the end that it's got on it. There's the War Razor here, which doesn't even come close to the cut damage. Again, this has got thrust though. It's a War Razor, and it's actually even longer. So, and obviously depending on the speed you go, and it kind of almost multiplies the damage in a sense. But it was a bit. Similar thing. I don't know. Given Valdim's personality of being this really rugged, brutal guy, that somehow fit him better, I think, the falchion. The weapon kind of represents his personality better. And yes, that's the lengths I go to the weapons I pick. I am very much role-playing this character rather than trying to go for a maximized build for damage. But it just happened to be that this really high damage, probably one of the best one-handed swords in the game, falchion, sorry, is actually probably one of the best weapons in the game, but it happens to match up with his personality pretty well. Rugged, and it's got a lot of spikes on him, and you don't want to touch it, otherwise you're going to get cut. It's like a cleaver over here as well. There's some options, but it's significantly cheaper and not as good. It's actually probably, for money to what you get ratio, it's not too different in that sense. You could thrust with it. It's actually not that much shorter. It does like 20, you know, like 15 less damage or something like that, but it's not too big of a difference. But this is a tier 5 weapon that we picked up here. This is a tier 5 weapon. If you look at this, the Fullard Long Warsword is actually a... it's got a much faster swing speed, which, don't forget, makes up for cut damage at the same time. And so this one's slower, so it kind of makes up for it in that sense, in the speed that it has. This is a tier 6 weapon, given the price as well. And actually, the Broad Arming Sword, which was only 1,000 more, is actually a tier 6 weapon in its own right. Maybe I should have gone for the Broad Arming Sword, but again, I think the Falchion just fits better, personally. So my plan is on field battles, although unfortunately I will miss having a bow at my side for the versatility that it offers on the battlefield. For battlefield situations, I will just keep the Falchion. Maybe one day I'll just drop the shield entirely, but that's also a really big risk, because obviously you could just get picked off really easily off the back of your horse by crossbowmen or what have you that you come across ranged wise. Like if you're chasing Koozai horse archers, you're just gonna get picked off. There's nothing there to defend you. So I'm literally going to be running this for the time being. The setup will probably change over time. I'll probably have completely different weapons by, you know, 10 episodes later. You never know. Although, saying that, we did stick with the same weapons with Bledry and Andadau for a long time. So, but yeah, for now we'll be sticking with this. And if we ever get into a siege, I will swap the weapons out. And I'll basically take the Falchion into the inventory, which we need to lock that so we don't accidentally sell it in the future when we swap weapons around. And literally just chuck the bow and arrows in here. So yeah, we'll run with this for now. We are more likely to be in, you know, some territory that's completely safe, and we won't be going in any sieges around here. So if we look at the trainer, I've spent basically 2 days with the trainer, and it's only leveled up 3 recruits. So the XP I'm getting, it's not like a broken mod that's going to make it overpowered or anything like that. If you look at this, it is actually a really kind of one day, yeah, and it's just kind of, you know, it literally just a few troops of sturgeon recruits. It helps me along my way, helps the series out, because you don't want to be sat here watching me level up troops all the time on looters or what have you. There is a hideout. There is a sea raid. Oh, it's mountain bandits, actually. I can't remember how dangerous they are. Usually there's probably going to be a lot of them in here as well. So we'll leave them for now. We need to find a way to level up. And we still want to get into battles, of course, to earn money and things of the like. If a army ends up getting created, I'm not sure whether I'll join them or not. I'm kind of unsure on that front. So, yeah. Okay, right. We actually need some more food. That's something I've realized as well. We'll take it all. Oh, look at that. Cheap as chips. It's auto-saving. Yeah. Right. That autosave feature really just freezes the whole game up. I like how they added bridges over here. We did notice this last time, but if a... hang on, have we got a... I'm curious, do we have... Ah, right, okay, so that place is where my family is being kept. So we do need to actually go there at some point. Because this is a part of the main quest I've never played before. Although this story in the canon, I don't know, you know, Livingston's... Bannerlord universe of characters that I'm creating with Andadau, Bledry, and Valdim and all that. That might, you know, the Livingston verse. I don't know what you want to call it. In this is not like, let's say, this is just not canon to Val. If you were to look at Valdim's story, this whole side stuff of the Dragon Banner and the whole family, brothers and sisters and all, saving all that, it doesn't exist. It never happened for him in his story. I know that much. But we'll do it anyway because it benefits us in the game. And that's ultimately what we're here to do, is play a game and enjoy it. And we are catching those guys really quickly. Okay, I kind of want to... test this out anyway. We'll charge in. We haven't got many valuable troops, so we can... That's the luxury we have right now. We don't have to worry about risking losing valuable troops because we've literally just got crap. As much as Valdim, you know, they're his men. He respects them, but he's gonna... Wait, where's all my men?
Footmen! Infantry!
Wait, where are they?
Move!
Oh, they're all over there. I thought I was missing. I thought I was missing loads. Look at this weapon. It's massive. Look at that. It's huge. It's so slow, actually. Holy shit. We'll have to get better in one-handed to speed that up a bit, but
Infantry!
actually, we'll get the infantry to kind of hide back there, and we'll let the these guys take the brunt of it. Oh shit! I got my controller plugged in. It vibrated on the table then. Oh, look at that. Just killed him straight away. Ow. That hurt. 91 damage. Yeah, this thing hits really hard. Dead again. 1 hit. Yeah, this thing's a lot more powerful. 1 damage? You joking? What? Yeah, this thing is unbelievable.
Infantry! Footmen! Give them hell!
Go on. Go on. The boys in pajamas. Yeah. Nice. We definitely need to get our one-handed up if we want to make this faster and a bit more useful of a weapon. One-handed is now 88. God, I swear abilities used to level up quicker. 14 level ups? I guess they are recruits and there was a good amount of them. That's quite a lot though, Jesus Christ. Yeah, we need to, like, almost do, like, 50-50 for the time being with warriors and woodsmen, because the woodsmen also turn into the cav, so you need to kind of balance that out. And I've also mentioned in the past that, you know, once we, for now, like, I'm kind of eyeballing in terms of, like, how I want to split my troops for infantry, archers, and cavalry. But once we get a really big army, and we're, like, constantly getting new troops, and, it'll be a lot more crucial to evenly spread it properly. I do need to get an enterprise as well at some point. I need to get some sort of workshop. Oh, Mamiya's over here. I'm not sure if we're quite ready to go back into an army. I'm kind of tempted anyway, because it's always fun being in an army and being in these big battles. Yeah, look at these bridges they added. That's such a cool little update. Nice touch. Godun has created... Oh, wait, hang on. Let's just send the troops. 2 leveled up. 1... Oh, Archon Manteos. I don't think we've met properly, my friend. You just saved my life out there. I still don't know... I don't think I saved your life, but we'll be sure. We'll go with it. My name is Valdim. Well met indeed, Valdim. My name is Manteos. And I am forever in your debt. If there is anything I can help you with, just let me know. Damn. We definitely need more archers than we did last time. I feel like we were definitely lacking in the archer department. But then again, we can't have too many of anything right now because we're only a 50-man party. I wish it could be so much more, but... Oh, there's a siege going on at Cranero Castle. What's going on over here, then? Is there a siege? No, there isn't. You lie, game? You lie to me? There's only 100 defenders in there. That's not many at all. I'd like to say, yeah, we can take... Oh, shit. Hang on. Okay, yeah, we've got Vlandians taking over around here. There's a lot of them. Oh, yeah, Durthurt's army, 600 men. We don't want to get close to it because I'm not sure if they're actually faster than me right now or not. I think they probably are. They'd probably catch me if they started chasing me. Right, so let's go and look around. So I've taken a drink. Also, if you guys want to pause the video, go and get a drink. You know, come and chill. This is a chilled out place until we get into a battle. It gets a bit more intense from there on. But, uh-oh. War? Koozai. Great, we're fighting a war on 2 fronts. Once again, the Sturgians are getting bent over by everybody. Nobody likes Sturgia, apparently. I know we don't have good ties with the Koozai and all the Vlandians. I mean, everyone else, we haven't even been at war with since I've been in the army, so... It's definitely going to be tough, though. It's going to be a hard push. They haven't taken any of the major towns yet. They still haven't taken major ones. They've only taken castles. So that's a good sign. We haven't actually lost any major ground in that war against the Vlandians. But we've got the Koozai coming in now. And I got a feeling we're going to lose either Tial soon or one of these. Because we cannot fight a war. If we split the forces, I don't think we'd have the ability to even fight on two fronts at the same time. Because we don't have the numbers for that, I don't think. If we look in the Kingdom tab, actually. Clans, diplomacy. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, see, the Koozaites have double the numbers that we do right now. So it's going to be... yeah, that's going to be tough. If I'm not sure if the Koozai are at war right now. I think... they're against the Northern Empire, though, at the same time. They've got to fight a war on two fronts. Which one's the Northern Empire? I can't remember. Right, okay, so purple is the Northern Empire. There's not much of the Northern Empire left, to be honest. Because I think that's all their original ground, actually. I do think this is actually all their own stuff. Like, that they originally spawned with. I could be wrong. How strong is the Northern Empire? So they've got... So, right, okay, so... And the Northern Empire are fighting the Koozaites. Oh, right, those are, mercenary groups. Okay, so... The Koozai have, what, 6,500 men. They've got to fight nearly 3,000 with the Northern Empire, and they've got to fight another 3,000. So the two wars they're fighting actually evens out in number, not too badly. So they will probably be dealing with the Northern Empire at the same time as Sturgia. Hopefully they don't put more forces towards us, because we're a bigger threat. But logically, that's what you'd think they do, but we don't know that entirely. So is there one thing I've always been confused about, and somebody could clear this up for me, please. It says casualties inflicted, right? Is this number the amount of casualties we've inflicted on the Vlandians, or is that the amount of casualties we've suffered? Because in my head, I'm looking at this, and this is the amount of casualties we've suffered. But I could be wrong. If somebody could clear that up, or actually knows, that would be good. We've done way more successful raids. They've done more successful sieges. We haven't had one successful siege yet. Haven't even been in a siege yet, actually. And they've only got... Well, I say only. They've got 5,000, which isn't actually too many more. I mean, 1,000 is a lot, but... The Southern Empire have got 5,600. Azerai are really strong right now. The Western Empire is really strong. Britannia's looking good as well. I think right now we are probably the weakest faction. The Northern Empire is the weakest faction right now. We come second to bottom. The biggest faction right now is actually... I think it's the Azerai. 6,582. Wow, okay, so the Koozaites are actually number one right now, but Azerai are an extremely close second. If the Azerai could declare war on the Koozaites, that would be bliss. That would be perfect, because that would really distract them, and that would really get them off our back. And actually, they're at war with Vlandia too, so Vlandia is actually dealing with the Azerai probably coming in over here and starting to take stuff. Interesting. Very interesting. This is what I get excited about in Bannerlord, is like seeing how the wars could potentially play out and who's got the most strength, who's got the most resources to spare. I nearly said sources to spare, but no, they ain't got no ketchup around here. Right. And I believe the amount of experience that gets shared around the troops actually increases if you do battles, because that counts towards their XP boost.
Infantry! Forward! Infantry!
We've actually, yeah, but think about this. We've got a force up together pretty quickly. This would not exist right now. The majority of these guys would still be recruits right now, and it would have been so much of a slower process. So I'm happy we installed the mod. It definitely makes it better for a YouTube series. If I was playing this game by myself, I wouldn't mind taking the time. But just that's the issue, is with a YouTube series, you don't want to waste time on menial things like fighting looters and whatnot too much. There's actually quite a few of them.
Soldier, move! Infantry!
Let them get as close as possible.
Charge! Kill them all!
Kill a couple ourselves. Wow, they actually dominated them there. What the hell? Once you get the full momentum and swing on it, it does so much damage. I know these are looters and they don't really have armor on, but even still, it's like so much. If you get momentum like that on it, it is just stupidly strong. Another 17 levels up. Beautiful. Right. We are going along really nicely right now. 15 out of the 28. I'm going to put them all towards Sturgeon Hunters because we need more arrows downrange, definitely. Cavalry is one of the last things to come to mind. But cool. Let's take it all. 25. That's exactly the kind of groups we're looking for right now. That'll boost us, you know, to a stronger army faster. Is up in the 20s. That is literally perfect. Right. I might start heading towards the Koozai front because they're going to need us. Godun's army is actually coming down towards the Vlandians right now. Do we have our horses, by the way? The ones that we had before. We have 3. I think they might have taken some horses from us. So Godun's going off to do something. I don't quite know what. I want to join him really badly, but often when you join these battles, it turns into a massive war, like nearly 1,000 versus 1,000 battle, and it just becomes an absolute bloodbath, and almost no one gets out alive. It's like majority of both of those armies just get wiped from the face of the earth. So, actually, do we have any level ups as well? We do. Ah, okay, perfect. I've got a attribute point. I get one of them every 4 levels. I'd probably put it into Vigor, purely because we need to get the one. It obviously accelerates at how fast these skills go up. But we need to get one-handed, like, lockdown as an ability and get us really proficient at it so we can be really effective in combat. Then later comes the leadership abilities, in my opinion. I think beginning of the game should be... Because we're really in the beginning of the game still. No, factions made big moves towards each other. They're fighting, but they're not really taking anything major right now. And I really do think that it needs to... be locked down as an ability. At the beginning of the game, my philosophy towards it is you should always lock down your personal attributes to make you more effective as a soldier at the beginning, and then later on, as the leadership abilities come into play, then start speccing into those. Because you need your character to be somewhat proficient in combat. But now we've got a focus point, and I'm not quite sure. I might pump it into leadership, just to kind of get that ball rolling early. Yeah, we'll put it into leadership for now, because that's a skill we're going to need. Right, we were just in here. We don't need to come in anymore. I wish Godun's army good luck, but I really want to go with them. But I don't want to end up losing my entire... new group, you know. Sorry, buddy, I can't. I really want to, but I can't. Wait, my daily gold change is 47? How am I paying less for more troops? Wait, what? Main party wages minus 177. I'm so confused right now. Don't understand that one bit, but that's fine. I'm hoping it's not the mod interfering with things, unless it works out. I don't know. Oh, wait, does it actually get taken out in 2 implements throughout the day? Yeah, there you go. Daily gold change 177. Okay. See, this is a main quest objective, so I'm not sure. Is it actually gonna, you know... Is there gonna be a lot of them in there? So, I'm tempted to go in, but we'll do it. Screw it. Radagos, you finally arrived. I have a few things to say before we attack. We have to be clever. Galter is a cunning fellow in a low and base kind of way. I defeated you before. I know how your gang operates. Less talking, more raiding. Hey, like nice reference. Come on. That you did. Lead on then. Oh, I'm nervous. I'm nervous. There's going to be loads of them. Let me pick my troops, please. Thank you. Right, I don't take the brigands in there. We shouldn't bring Sienna. She's not quite, you know, proficient enough just yet. We've got a lot of warriors, so we'll take all of the warriors. You can only take 10 people into the hideouts. Why not bring the rest of your crew in there? I remember I added a mod in Bledgey's playthrough that let you bring, like, an amount, you know, a good amount. Right, let's go. Everyone following? Yeah. Shield wall. Oh, shit. That did not sound healthy. There's more of... Oh, they're taking it real slow. Apparently there's more of us than there is them, so that's good. Oh, we've only got infantry anyway. Come on, then. Oh, that double tap. Nice one, Radagos. Just smacked him on the head and he just did a second one just to finish him off. Radagos is leading the way. I'll go over here and deal with the stragglers then. God, I feel so slow. My athletics ability needs to go up a bit more, I think. These are sea raiders then, they're not mountain... I said mountain bandits, but they're sea raiders. Ah, here we go. Oh, look at these two guys behind him. They look quite mean. Bastards, you're the kin of my captives, right? I saw Radagos with you. You know he can't be trusted. He led us here. Where are my brothers and sisters? Nah, there's no more talking. Kill me or I kill you. That's how this ends. Very well. Nice one, Galter. You really stood a... Yeah, sorry, bud. You didn't stand a chance, really, did you? Look, we can still... Dude, I split your skull in half. How are you alive? Look, we can still talk. I'll give you a pouch of silver. You said talking was a waste of time. You're Radagos' property now. Galter's execution by Radagos. Oh. I'm over my troop limit? I need to get rid of someone. Hang on. I got loads of... Yeah, just get rid of one. Valdim, I knew you'd come. Great heaven. Damn, brother, nothing can stop you. I love you, brother. Oh, that dialogue. So glad to see you safe. Is everyone okay? Yes, we're all fine. Alishka and Fodor are scared, but fine. We need to be quick and get the hell out of this place. I'll take Alishka and Fodor to Vanovapol immediately. They will be safe there. Meet me there later when you're ready to tell me everything. Okay, brother. Take care. Cool. Well, looks like we've gotten your kin back to you, so end of our deal is complete. I'll be making myself scarce now. Don't let your conscience bother you about letting me go, by the way. I won't get back into slaving. Burned too many bridges with my old colleagues, you might say. I'll find some other way to earn my keep. Mercenary work, perhaps. Anyway, maybe our paths will cross again. Your men killed my parents? Did you well, in Valdim's fashion, yeah, you just... Ah, well, I dared to hope, I suppose. Alright then, I'm not going to grovel to you, so get it over with. I shall for your many crimes. And this is what happens when you cross Valdim. Whether he earned his life back from helping me save my brother and sister, that's based on personal opinion, but Valdim himself, he would not let that pass, no matter, you know, don't wrong Valdim, he will kill you. And that just reinforces it. We have exactly 10k now. Not bad at all. Right, okay, so... Caravan of the Koozai. Ooh, let's help with that. 115 versus 35. So the caravans are quite tough. They actually have some good soldiers around them, so we do need to be a bit careful about this. I could just let these guys do the work, but I don't think I'd sit right with me if I did that. Because these guys have cavalry. They have a lot of good stuff. So, yeah, there you go. Look, here they come.
Infantry!
Toggle.
Follow your sergeants! Archers! Sergeants, take command! Everyone! Infantry! Sergeants in charge!
I'm just giving the...
Everyone!
Why didn't I do everyone?
Take over command!
Right, let's go and find these guys. Oh, that's a friendly. Are they all cavalry? Doing some good damage. 70 damage. Dead. Dead. Oh my god, this thing is so strong. It's actually stupid. 93 damage. 50 damage. Oh my god, this thing is... Sorry, bud, you ain't... Oh god, hello. Ow, ow, ow. I'm getting boxed in by cavalry. Sorry, bud, you ain't getting Valdim. You ain't getting the better of Valdim. I'm sorry, it's not happening. Oh, that was so close to him, that swing. Oh my god. Oh! That's a good thing I blocked when I did. That could have killed me, I think. They really want me dead, don't they? They're really going for me. Is there any horses around that I can take? No? Thanks, guys. This is where I wish I had a bow and arrow again.
Everyone, charge!
Right, get my guys in there. Just charge in. Finish them off. Oh, nice. Somebody picked him off. There's a horse. Oh, what a shot. Our woodsman got him with a javelin. That was sick. Watching that javelin fly into him then. Right. Successful. Did I lose anybody? I didn't lose a single man, and 4 of them leveled up. Ideal. I am of the Beni Zalal. So this is actually a deserted Azurai Lord. I couldn't remember the name. Azurai Lord. So that's interesting. And he's fighting a Koozai Caravan. That's pretty cool. Sorry, taking a drink. Right. Who would have thought that an Azurai Lord would be all the way up here fighting Koozaits with the Sturgians? What a random... I'm in your... Oh, we got some really nice prisoners there. There's some really nice paying prisoners in that group. Oh, look at all this loot! What the heck? Sump the horse. Yeah, that's Sump the horses are not good horses from what I remember. They're like kind of the worst ones. Heavy recurve bow. Hang on, let me put these together. What was it? 47 pierce damage. 50. Actually better. Okay, never mind. It's cracked anyway, so I shouldn't have assumed. Game has been saved. Excellent. Now we're actually helping out by disrupting some of their supply lines. Big part of war is all the little stuff that happens around it, not necessarily the big battles. In this game, obviously, it's a little bit different, but we'll lock the sheep because we could use it to slaughter if we need to. Ooh, new harness for the horse. Actually, a lot better. $2K. Not bad. I've only gotten good things from this Koozai war so far. We'll get some more food. Actually, oh god, I forgot. We need to trade the prisoners, don't we? Of course we do. Right, let's head back real quick. Right, we don't need to be in here. Jesus, John. Get your shit together. And another 2K from the ransoming of the prisoners. We've actually got Mercenary Crossbowmen. 6K, though. They cost a lot. Is he in the tavern? They usually are, aren't they? Hello. Did they have mercenaries when I played it in the early stages of the game? Sorry, but I can only hire one of you? Me and 14 of my mates are looking for... But there's 15 of them. You will join you for 6,000. Oh, wait. I can't, can I? Because I've already got max troops. Damn. I kind of want some crossbowmen. Crossbowmen would be handy just for an extra bit of power in the... you know, my archer line. Got a bit more oomph behind it. So if we get rid of... some of these woodsmen, because they would become archers anyway. And a couple of these recruits. How many spaces do we have left? 7. So if we go into that, visit the tavern, because we can't buy all of them, so we'll go in and buy what... Where is he? Ah, he's over here now. Yeah. 7 of you. Perfect. Yay. Oh, cool. You get leadership for hiring mercenaries. That's quite cool. So now, we've got Mercenary Crossbowmen. And, oh, wow, they can actually level up. Oh, okay. Here's the mercenary. Okay, hired blade. That rings a bell. I seem to remember these guys. I don't ever really remember seeing mercenary units, though, in armies when I was playing as Bledger or Anadao. Interesting. I don't remember them being able to be hired at taverns either, but I might just be misremembering. So there's mercenary cavalry, crossbow, 140 in crossbow, 140 in one-handed. You can't really ask for much better. Just no, because even though they may not have the best proficiency in crossbow, it just means they reload it faster, I think, right? So and their shots are more accurate. But like it's a crossbow, it flies. If it's like one of the high poundage crossbows, it'll pack a punch. And the Sturgian archers don't really pack a punch. They not the best archers in the game by any means. So we definitely could use some of that extra oomph in the archer lines. Oh my god, I can't say it. Ragenbad of the Sturgians has decided to make peace with the Vlandians. That is I'm glad I'm coming over here now. Cool. Right, let's see what these crossbowmen could do. I want to try and level up these crossbowmen as much as I can.
Move!
So now we have 12.
Footmen, forward! Soldier, hold our infantry! Forward! Footmen! Move! Infantry! Move!
These are only looters, so it's not really going to prove much, but...
Stand apart!
Let's have a look at these crossbowmen. Yeah, they look pretty cool, to be honest. It's quite cool having some mercenaries in here. Valdem's here to win. He ain't here to reminisce about, you know... Actually, it'd be better if we put him up here. He's not here to reminisce, you know, about... Oh, yeah, that's the punch we need.
Infantry! Attack! Charge! Foot attack!
And these are like not even the best crossbowmen, so just those extra hits, it means a lot. But like, whereas with like when I was playing Bledry, I went for a very patriotic sort of thing where he fought for his country, he fought for Britannia, you know, and he was like really passionate about fighting with the men and stuff like that. But Valdem's here to prove himself as this ruthless warrior, and you know, it's that's what he's here to do. His means to victory are not really that much of a concern to him. Heavy axeman. Veteran bowman. Oh, look at that. The veteran bowmen look really cool. And obviously the Sturgian heavy axemen look like absolute monsters as well. Hey, our first brigand. I didn't mean to buy that horse, I'm going to be honest. I didn't mean to upgrade him at all. Cool, we got 2 hired crossbows from that as well. 2 warriors, 2 woodsmen. We need more brigands. Archer. I mean, amazing. Really, that is like... We are moving along swimmingly. The Sturgians and the Vlandians have made peace. Let's head over to the Koozai front then. Because now we can focus everything. That army went up there to... Beni Zalal left the Kingdom of Sturgia. Ouch. There's a lot of forest bandits around here. They wouldn't dare pick a fight, but there's not enough of them for that. Valdem gained a level. Another focus point. Where do we put this? Probably riding, I'd imagine. Personal skill. Need better riding, really. Or athletics, maybe. Oh, you learn it by fighting on foot and moving on a map on foot. But I don't do a whole lot of that. Only in sieges I'd be really doing that a lot. Or my horse would get killed, so... Yeah, we'll do riding. We'll probably keep riding at 3. I doubt I'd ever upgrade it much more beyond that. Isfan's got that. No problem. So, right, okay. They're already around here raiding, by the looks of it. See, I don't want to get the spearmen because the spearmen are so awful in single combat. It is actually shocking. So, like, if you've seen the in the series already, spearmen in the tournaments, and that's a one-on-one situation in a battlefield when everyone's all clumped up together. Spears in real life, obviously, in real history, spears are one of the most useful weapons on the battlefield. But in this game, it just does not apply at all, I find. So we're probably just going to be going heavy axeman every time. Hired bow, sturgeon warrior, sturgeon woodsman. Right. We do need to get more horses as well, so we can actually level up our brigands. There's 111 of them. Do you know what? I feel like I would if I had like a lot of high tier units. If I had like not many low tier units and they were all like soldiers or above or hunters and above, I'd probably pick that fight against my better judgment. I'm going to sit in TL because I don't want them to lose any major ground. And if they come and siege it, I want to be... Oh, shit. Leave, leave, leave. It's going to save. There you go. If they're coming to... They're probably going to take the castle, actually. I don't want to be in that castle. There's only 133. An extra 50 won't really make a difference. It might bruise their army a bit more. We might be able to cause a bit more damage, but aside from that, it's not really going to happen, is it? So, I don't... But thing is, though, what's important... Although, obviously, it sucks that we'd ever lose a castle or anything like that, the main thing is not to lose the main towns, because you lose the main town, and they are so hard to get back. And there's only 237 of them in there, actually, as of right now. So, if an army of, like, 600 comes along, you're kind of screwed. Unless you could kill shit tons of them in that skirmish phase at the beginning, you know, you're not likely to win that. Unless you've got really high-tier troops defending the walls, and you manage to kill those yourself. There are 2 armies here, and they're probably making their way back. So, we're going to sit in here just as assurance. The more of us that are in there, the more time we can delay for the armies to get here and just, you know, attack them from the rear and kill them. But I think I'm going to... I was going to say, if there was... Let's do a practice fight just for the hell of it. Why not? It'd be amusing to see what happens. But, I literally... Oh, it's giving me a spear. Here we go. Case in point. What I was saying about spears, like, you imagine... Ah!
Come on!
Oh! Ow. Oh, shit. He hit me in the crotch with the axe, then. Oh, that dude got it straight in, like, on the nose. Yeah, I'll let my bruises heal, whatever. Yeah, so... Case in point, that's why spears are so bad. Yeah, but I want to just stick here. And at the beginning of the next episode, we'll start off here and we'll be defending. And hopefully there will be... Is there a fight going on here? Or is that just them raiding? Yeah, look at that. 500 of it. There's probably more on the way as well. Bortu's army. 114 horse archers, 182 infantry, 80 cavalry. Yeah. So in the next part, we'll be sitting in TL, and hopefully a new, you know, hopefully another army doesn't come along. But if they do, we'll be sat in there, and they'll probably, and we'll just hopefully be that barrier if they do end up attacking TL. And hope to God that the current armies are on their way to come and save our asses out here. Because it's getting hit hard right now. 516, and there's no armies out here to counter them either. It's going to be a bit rough. Although Samir just created his army only recently, so he probably hasn't got too big of an army right now. Yeah. He's got his own army. That's 153. Godun's got a 500-man army coming, so that's going to be a lot more useful. They still haven't taken anything from the Northern Empire either. There's a battle. Ooh, someone's sieging the Western Empire. I'm curious. Who is that? The Western Empire, Western Empire. They're at war with a lot. they're actually at war with the other empires, the Southern and the Northern Empire, so they're getting sieged by other Empire units. So we'll get NTL sitting here. Sturgeon armed traders. We don't want any trader units, just mercenaries if we're gonna be recruiting any. Because it's kind of nice as well. It's a nice change of pace to be able to have mercenaries. Because, like, Bledry was like a strict, like, he fights for his men nationally. He wants to prove that he can take it back, that the people want him as the leader. And Anarau obviously took after him once Dirtha had betrayed Bledry and, like, killed him pretty horrifically. In terms of what, like, timeline Valdin places himself along the timeline, after or before Bledry, I'd say he was probably before Bledry's time. We'll see. Obviously, there's, like, certain things you need to kind of suspend your disbelief for with, okay, how did they get the territory back? How did they do this? How did they do that? Stuff like that you can't really question in a game because it obviously takes its own way. But it's nice to think of, like, a kind of a multiverse of Bannerlord characters, of all these different things. Not a multiverse, but one universe of where all these characters existed in the same world sort of thing. It's quite, I don't know, I love world building. I love coming up with my own stories and stuff like that. So it's quite simply just, that's pretty much what it is. It's just my imagination kind of taking root a bit. But yeah. We'll be sat in here waiting for the next armies, and we'll see what happens, guys. I'll see you all in the next one. Goodbye, guys.